Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Colbert Vape Report. I am your host, Tan Colbert, and today we are doing our actual review of the Eleaf iStick. Now, I am calling this the MVP killer. It's a 20-watt device that you can buy right now. Most of them are pre-orders for $32. $32 for this little bitty device that goes up to 20 watts, fires down to 1 ohm. Here's the MVP. Here's the Eleaf iStick. Okay? Let me take off the Nautilus here just so you can see just how small this thing really is. iStick MVP. I mean, that's a huge difference in size there. And a huge difference in weight as well. This thing, like I said, I've heard some shops that have these in and they are flying off the shelves. It is a very good device. I did my first look where I went over most of the device. But now I can do my final review since it is released. And we have a price point. So, the Eleaf iStick. What is it? It is a 20-watt variable voltage, variable wattage device. Comes in 4 different colors: black, silver, red, and blue. I have the silver version, which is what Eleaf sent me as the prototype. You can see this doesn't even have any of the Eleaf markings on it, since this was a prototype. It is 75 millimeters by 21 by 32. It's a 2200 mAh battery and a 20-watt device. That's very, very good battery life. And it has 510 threading, but they also now, with the new devices, have a Ego adapter as well. This has multiple functions such as a atomizer short circuit protection, over 10-second pulse protection, and low voltage. Has a OLED screen, which I will show you down in the close-ups. Everything there. And that's at 9 watts on the Nautilus. See if we can crank that up a little bit. Let's go up to 12 watts. Yeah, it's a very reliable device. Very cool. There are a couple things I'd like to see changed, which they're already on the ECR forums talking about a version 2.0. So let's go down to the close-up and I will show you the device. Alright guys, so here she is, the Eleaf iStick. You can see it says no atomizer because there is no atomizer attached since I removed the Nautilus. But you can see here on the screen we have your battery life, your ohm reading, your voltage, and your wattage. This goes down in 0.1 increments. No, okay, it goes all the way down to 2 watts. I was wrong. And it does go up in 0.1, or you can double tap the button, it'll go up in, or you hold the button and tap it again, it'll go up in 2, or it'll go up in 5, and then it'll stop. So you can hold it to go up by 0.1, push it again to go up by 0.2, and push it once more to go up by 0.5 increments to get all the way up to 20 watts. Now, like I said, this is the prototype device they sent me. I still have it. It still works just fine, even with the screws missing, because customs are assholes, and remove the screws because they probably thought it was a bomb. Damn you, customs. But it does work. When you have a Addy on here, such as the Nautilus, which is what I would recommend for these devices, any kind of tank device. I do have the AeroTank Turbo, but that would just look completely stupid on here. That's going to be a review coming up for that here in a bit. Let's go to 12 watts. Alright, now here is one of the cons I have with this device, is that it has a puff counter. Nobody wants a puff counter. Nobody cares about puff counters anymore, but some beginners might. I myself, I do not. Another con with this device is the 510 connector. It is not adjustable, and it is not a floating 510 either. So that is hard set in there. Like I said, they are already on the ECR forums talking to people about a version 2.0, and I have put in my thoughts on this as well. So they're looking to get a different 510, hopefully a centered 510 that's floating or adjustable, and putting the USB charging port on the side instead of on the bottom. It's another con with this. It does have a USB charging port, but it is on the bottom, so keep that in mind. And you can see this bottom part is a little bit of a fingerprint magnet But hey, who looks at the bottom of their mod very much anyway? It's your standard 5-click on and off, so I'm not going to get into that. But with the device turned on, if you click it 3 times, you can turn it into voltage mode. You can go all the way up to, I believe, 5.5 volts. Turn it back down. 1, 2, 3. And you get right back to your wattage. So it's very easy to use. This is going to be the MVP killer. Like I said, just size-wise, I lost my MVP. There it is. Just size-wise, you can see the difference here. It's a massive, massive difference in size. And the MVP, while it has 500 more miles of battery, can only go up to, I believe it's 11 watts. I don't know, I haven't used it in so long. But you can see why I think it's going to be an MVP killer. And you can get 20 watts for $32 on pre-order. Yes, $32. I saw that on vapingcheap.com. They have a pre-order going on for this device, and you can pre-order it at vapingcheap.com for $31.79. I found a site that does have them. You can get the full kit with the Ego adapter, the USB charger, and the box for $39.90 at heavengifts.com, or you can get just the Express kit, which is just the mod itself, without any of the other accessories for $35. Still, you're paying $2 a watt for this device, and it is a very good device, very, very well built. I've had it for over a month now, not had one issue out of it. My girlfriend takes it to work with her, leaves it in her car, bangs it around at work. I've not had any issues. It's a very, very solid device. Sorry if that was a little loud. I've had 0 issues out of it. This is going to be the MVP killer. This is what you're going to see all of the novice vapors going to if they haven't used an MVP yet and they're not into rebuilding with mechs. Putting a 20 watt device in their hands that is this small, that you can literally hide in your hand. They could have easily put this at $60 and it would have sold like hotcakes. But $40, that's unreal. That's showing just how far the market's coming. And I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Alright, let's go back to the regular view, talk on it, and vape on it. So, the iStick from Eleaf. For the price it's set at $40 for a 20 watt device with a 2200 mAh battery, and as small and compact as it is, until they make the improvements of the USB port on the side and the adjustable 510 connector, I'm going to give this a solid 9. Once they get the adjustable 510 connector and put the USB charger on the side, this is going to get a 12 out of 10. This is an amazing, amazing device. And like I said, this is just the prototype model that they sent me before it was even finished, and it's still an amazing device. I can't believe how far vaping has gone that we have a 20 watt device in a small package with 2200 miles of battery for $40. Can't believe it. I'm glad they listened to me. Whenever they emailed me back and forth, I told them this would have to be priced under $50 to $60 to compete with the MVP in the US market, and they totally blew it out of the water. 40 watts is amazing for this. You're not going to see very many MVPs around with this sticking around. Yes, you can't charge your cell phone off of it, but who uses the MVP for that anyway? That's the only thing I use the MVP for now. I don't use it to vape off of. I use it to keep it in my car just in case my battery goes dead in my phone. But this, you're going to be seeing a lot more of these. The stores that have had them, they've been selling out the days they've been getting them in. They're awesome little devices, and this is going to be a big player in Mod of the Year of 2014. So keep that in mind. You saw it here first on my YouTube channel, Colbert Vape Report. My first look video, you saw your first taste of the iStick from Eleaf. If you can find this in the store, find it online, buy it now, buy 2 or 3 of them, because you will use them and you will love them if you're a tank user. I just can't say enough about them. Their customer service is awesome. If you send them an email, I'm sure they'll get back to you. We've been talking back and forth for a long time because I've been helping to review their products and get the word out. And yeah, I can't recommend it enough. If you find one, get it. The Eleaf iStick 20-watt device. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Happy vaping.